from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Team championship match, that means Sasha Banks. They discussed it this past Friday night on Smackdown.
Good, but what are you thinking? What am I thinking? You screwed me last week and Reginald is still in your head? You know, I know your vision. And don't think I'm gonna come out there and save you.
Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks are going to try to coexist tonight and dethrone.
It is now boss time.
Women's champion, Sasha Banks.
You know, at WrestleMania for a championship. Back at WrestleMania 20, Sasha Banks win the tag titles here tonight.
It is a possibility to knock off Jackson Baszler.
Well, we're going to find out here in the first time in history will be
anything about Sasha Banks. It's that she is completely incapable of.
Bianca Belair, of course, winning the Women's Royal Rumble.
Team champions, Nia Jax and Shayna. Well rested, clearly enjoyed his spa day.
Yeah, spa day this past Friday night on Smackdown. Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax for the Women's Champion. She was coming to Nia's aid. Was that accidental?
In my opinion, it was accidental. Open the door for Sasha Banks to secure a victory.
Walk away from their tag team partners, so you have to wonder. And this is about the WWE Women's Tag against Banks and Belair.
And that is the fact that all four of these women need their personality. It's about momentum on the road to WrestleMania.
Shown by Sasha in the early going here tonight.
Bold strategy from Sasha Banks. And the boss looking good.
Yeah, Bianca Belair, who lasted nearly an hour, and she wanted and a kick out by Shayna. The EST of WWE.
Tremendous athleticism.
Belair and Shayna Corey
other way for a backslide to work properly.
And now, look at this, shoulders down again. The match
looking potentially for a triangle here, but look at the power of Bianca Belair.
Oh, and what a knee. Caught Bianca right on the jaw.
Banks not only watching Baszler and Jax, she is studying Bianca Belair from the apron.
Banks is a 6-time women's champion.
In that instance, but
Nia Jax.
Experience on Belair's part. She wanted to hook the other way for a backslide to work properly.
Baszler off guard in the early going to the match.
Baszler looking potentially for a triangle.
The strongest in the women's division.
Oh,
and what a knee.
You can't forget right now, Sasha Banks not only watching Baszler and Jax, she is...
Corey, that's the reason Sasha Banks is to make a tag here to the champ. Banks.
And it's almost frantic. When she gets locked into these submissions, Shayna Baszler is a...
coming into the matchup at WrestleMania against the much more experienced Banks.
And I made the statement when Bianca got drafted to Friday Night Smackdown. It's time just yet.
Nia can tell her as she grows into her career here in WWE. Resilience does shine.
There's no substitute for experience in this business, period.
Low running interference. And now Banks and Baszler are legal. Oh, and Sasha. And Sasha Banks.
They went to the wall. Nope, never mind.
Cover by Banks to win the tag team goal.
Precarious situation. Sasha got her team back into this.
Now Baszler in deep, deep trouble. Belair's going to fly out to Reginald. And Belair trying to fight out. Tag made by Banks. Or maybe out cold. Banks looking for the Banks statement.
Is Shayna...
Nia Jax just shoving Belair into Banks.
Well, it broke some.
Corey, Bianca was doing the right thing. She came into the ring to try to
procure, but they backfired.
Come on, hey.
Step out. Rolling up Banks, and Baszler and Nia retain.
Team champions, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Once again, the spotlight not big enough
to retain the tag team titles. Banks and Belair disappointed.
But Reginald, well rested, resilient, and ready to match one. Nia Jax sending Bianca Belair into the pinfall and retain the championship.
Right there. She was about to tap out. Try everything. She was about to tap out. You're the rook. What? You're the rook. No, you're not going to do me.
after the opening salvo on her road to WrestleMania. In front of the WWE Universe at WrestleMania. Ticket
to get out amongst the WWE Universe live and
in business. Well, here tonight on Fastlane. Earlier today, Corey, when Shane McMahon was training and he appeared.
Guys, anything later tonight?
Pitch. I'm talking about the greatest musical performance of all. To give me his Grammy just out of respect. Thing I can do. Really? That was not a good time. Ever since I'm, hey, what? I mean, you name it, I'll do it. I want to get out there. I know you can perform. You know, it's here.
I'm curious to find out what Shane's idea is.
Championship match for the Intercontinental title. Big E defends knockoff Big E and win the gold tonight at Fastlane.
A lot of people have been wondering what's been going on. I haven't received that same respect.
Then come back here whining for another opportunity, man. Go to the back. Go to
who I am and who my family is, well, you see, that just becomes Syrian royalty. My great-grandfather, Kume Uha Power, was feared. Just like my great-grandfather said, I'll put him down. You want me to Big E steal? And I guarantee you, we will never do. This is who I am. This is how I talk. I don't need.
As I laid up in I had plenty of time to think. And Apollo, I hope. Now it's eye for an eye.
Missed. And I no longer beg, I demand. And I'm demanding good.
Now I'm ready to give you exactly what you to step on my lawn. And I bulldoze your house. Apollo!
Intercontinental Championship crown Apollo Crews. Past several weeks, but tonight it's the proving ground. Take it to the next level in his career.
At WWE Fastlane. And
Then say that.
Help! 5 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champ. The past several weeks, but I don't know that I've ever seen fire in the eyes of Big.
the champion, everyone wants the title, including that man, Apollo Crews. But you know, many are someone that they don't even recognize. Just a mean self.
Exactly what Apollo Crews has been missing during his tenure here in WWE.
Crews, Big E for the Intercontinental title. And
we go.
Apollo now sent out to the end. And here comes Big E with a spear.
This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted.
A hellacious spear through the ropes to the floor. Nearly. These two certainly know. Into the challenger tonight.
Continuing to punish Crews.
You're gonna get every bit of it. Yeah.
And Big E now.
This is what you begged for. This is what you begged for.
Tremendous height, ungodly.
You ain't ready for this. You think? Now you know what this is about. This is what you get.
Apollo
You don't know
tonight.
what you asked for. This is what comes with this. You are. Oh!
Goodness.
Big E, a forearm shiver.
You know what I work for? This is what you asked for.
Big E said he was reminding Apollo, reminding you and I, Cole, and everyone.
Oh, wait a minute, though. Now Apollo Crews, for the first time tonight, has an opportunity.
Pella, the Intercontinental Champion, and now watch the power of Apollo. Unfamiliar territory for Big E, not used to being on the receiving end of this kind of power. And Big E's anger and vitriol might have gotten the best of him. Vicious stomp the back of E's neck.
Man that you can dismiss.
Over the past several months to become Intercontinental Champion. And
Look at it again.
Could truly be Intercontinental Champion if this lands.
Top rope to the leg, and Big E's got a power attitude. But Apollo,
Very sound strategy by Apollo Crews.
WWE Thunder.
Apollo Crews, we look back at the tremendous frog splashing up.
And Apollo Crews once again back in control. Counter. And now into the corner, nobody home. Big E. Show.
He had it scouted. Big ending. Nope.
Apollo Crews able to.
No.
What? Did he get him? And Apollo Crews now insulting Big E. I believe that. Did Big E have it?
But Crews initiated.
Alongside Byron Saxton and Samoa Joe. Right now, we are ready for the same earlier today, the WWE Thunderdome. We understand we have some footage exactly. This rings, you can see Shane McMahon is warming up, and boom, there's Adam Pearce on top of the situation. This is why Shane McMahon.
Ladies and gentlemen, now Elias, as you can do, if you would, sir. Elias, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt. I know everybody. Right. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, man.
Wait, the heck of a time to spring this news on Elias.
Idea that Shane McMahon had.
Well, it's a great idea.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Roman!
What's the old adage? Don't stand on the train aired up tonight. Here's what happened this past Monday night on Raw. We were supposed to Shane in half until this. Shane McMahon taking turnbuckle Shane to the heart of the monster. That's traded. Shane McMahon with this disgusting green slot.
Braun Strowman.
There being plenty of concern, he definitely has infuriated the monster.
And just Elias' bid earlier tonight for Shane McMahon was throwing.
We go!
Just leveled Elias.
Gosh, Braun Strowman.
Roman tapping into every.
To Shane McMahon. The running power slam.
Here's your winner, Braun Strowman.
Now has still got his eyes on Shane McMahon. So thanks to the Pearce as we take a look back here at this matchup that was meant for Shane McMahon, who couldn't any better with preparation, but Braun Strowman aimed. Shane McMahon and Braun Strowman. We are just about 3 weeks away from WrestleMania. Now, if you're not a current subscriber to Peacock, download the Peacock app for anyone interested in WrestleMania. Now, of course, the road to the United States Championship was on the line, and what a conclusion.
Season when you see moments like this from the middle rope. Highlight
It was after the matchup that things did not go well for Mustafa. First reckoning and walked away. To the former leader of Retribution.
Hey, bro, what's up? Aw, thanks, bro. And hey, good luck in your match tonight against 7 million business ideas. And the latest one's pretty sweet. It's NOS boosters. But last but not least, dang. What do you think?
That sounds like an
It's pretty interesting. I had a cousin named Skeeter, and he's to grind this rail, and he came in too slow and tried to grind it at a 47 degree. And then he kind of walked like you do your entrance. You know, bro.
A little concerned. Shinsuke
Rollins.
The following count, 17 pounds, Seth Rollins.
For Seth Rollins as of late, Corey, it has become about
the Smackdown locker room. You're talking about Seth Rollins here.
Humiliated a few weeks ago when he was caught in the Cesaro swing. He had some flashbacks after what Cesaro did to him.
Of the Swiss Cyborg, not once, but twice, with a brutal stomp.
Shut
Shinsuke Nakamura came to the ring this past Friday night
with a Kinshasa, even further disrespect
for an unfooled.
Why are we showing that?
Ignoramus.
He has one.
Is anyone around here? Oh, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, big thanks to our partners at Snickers who will be presenting who will be the presenting. It would be satisfying for Shinsuke Nakamura to knock him. Shinsuke Nakamura confronted him. He said he was speaking the truth of some misplaced loyalty.
I think there's a lot of offering guidance to the entire locker room. And Nakamura They don't understand. And they don't like change. Simply put.
Knee to the midsection. And Rollins going to take a breather.
I truly believe that if we bloom into a new glorious reality.
Oh, and a kick by Nakamura. Nakamura should be upset at Cesaro, not coming out here to help him out. Reason being, Nakamura's team with Cesaro disbanded.
Shinsuke Nakamura's had a bit of a resurgence over the past several months since split.
Well, Rollins claims that he's going to have Nakamura end up like Cesaro. Seth Rollins again in control. Off the announce table.
You want to disrespect me?
Body of Nakamura. Seth continuing to focus his attack on the midsection of Shinsuke.
Cover now by Rollins. And a kick out by former Money in the Bank winner.
Seth Rollins has earned the respect of everyone.
We'll say, Corey, that in order to earn respect, you've got to show others respect. Why not this team champion his career?
Let me ask you this. Did Seth Rollins interrupt
Shinsuke's friend Cesaro a coward? He called Nakamura out at 2.
I think Seth Rollins' feelings might have been hurt. For him, that's humiliating. Then Nakamura comes out and puts Rollins down with a Kinshasa.
Problem, you can't go around. Many people will probably agree with this. It angers people like Cesaro, and then you end up getting caught in the swing like Rollins did.
Or what Cesaro and Nakamura should have done, leader of men.
You think
He's watching, Shinsuke. He's watching. You think
pent-up anger.
This is a mess. Here's Seth Rollins reminiscing about 2022.
Guess what?
Cesaro's not here because he was stopped. Nakamura caught him. And Nakamura's got a break. Rollins out, and now Shinsuke Nakamura has taken over. Rollins and a running knee. Nakamura.
In the game.
The king of strong.
This matchup will be utmost importance for both of them.
3 weeks away from WrestleMania weekend. And now Rollins in trouble. Nakamura into the cover. Hooks both legs.
A few moments ago, Nakamura from the apron like a guillotine. Minutes. Apron like a guillotine across the back of.
Oh, to counter, that one paid off, and then another one.
I believe Nakamura wanted the inverted.
Ran into a boot by Nakamura, second rope now. For Shin, a drop to the apron, lost his footing and hit hard on his shoulder. Driving Nakamura into the barricade.
Shinsuke now in a bad way in the center of the ring.
Nakamura.
Shinsuke right in the temple with that one.
Cover by Seth to put Nakamura away here at Fastlane.
Rollins swinging Shinsuke. Rollins with tremendous impact.
And Rollins perhaps
keep bringing the fight.
And Rollins down, suicide dive.
Alice behind that attack from Rollins.
Measuring his opponent, going to launch himself off the top rope. Springboard Nakamura. Hey.
That could do it.
Cover by.
Take another look at this. Rollins. This was what did most of the damage. Rollins. Take note to the left side of Seth's face. It appears that Nakamura literally left a boot.
Dragging Nakamura back to his feet. Rollins
beating with someone as dangerous as Shinsuke Nakamura.
Couple of blocks by Nakamura. Now Nakamura fighting back. That one's.
See by the delay, Seth Rollins taking an extra half a second just to get his.
And Rollins with an enziguri
bomb. Shinsuke felt it coming.
Oh, and he caught him on the other side.
Ending it all. Here we go.
Rollins' neck.
Sliding German suplex. The more wanted.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Step ahead. What power from Rollins.
And now he finally
Seth not finished yet.
Yeah, Seth delivering a Falcon.
Take a look at this. Great. The Tides have since
has not been able to put Nakamura.
As Rollins. Who wants it more? Which man is willing to go the extra?
Got Nakamura where he wants him. Was going for the stop. Shinsuke Nakamura, though, able to count.
Nakamura reaching deep into his arsenal. That didn't do it.
So Rollins face first. Now Nakamura.
Here we go. Acquired.
Oh, went for the Kinshasa. Now the blow to the back of the neck.
To the base of us. That was unique. I've never seen that before.
Talk about creative.
By hooking his foot on Shinsuke's knee.
Disrespect me.
Cover now on Nakamura.
Seth Rollins.
Full-class athlete. And
Rollins once again leading by example.
COVID-19 changed our way of 19 vaccines are available to millions of Americans.
This next match certainly will have that in store because two warriors are set. It's broken down to this. It's Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre forgot where he came from. You see, I was the way. But did Drew ever thank me for the part he's gonna pay for that. Just to tear each other to pieces. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. The best friend you held in the utmost respect. Either way you look at it, the last 20 years is now a war to remember.
WWE champion must go to war if he wants to clear WWE champion Bobby Lashley.
Lord.
Paid in the road of his ancestors. Drew McIntyre has come here.
These are focused on one thing, WrestleMania. To challenge for the WWE Championship. I must eat years of history between these two men.
And that's why I don't aim to be that one man here tonight.
And tonight, WWE Fastlane.
With that face paint symbolic of when. And Sheamus.
Match. Making his way to the ring.
But in this match, anything goes. The only way to win is by pin.
You universe and you own a mouthpiece. I suggest you pop it in because you're about to.
You asked for this. Let's bring the ball. Think what I did for you, huh? They just settled.
Sheamus believes that he is owed more respect from McIntyre. And now McIntyre, the early. And McIntyre setting the pace early on. For the brutality these two want to inflict upon each other.
You had to know this is
my God.
Let's just hope the Thunderdome can contain him.
Now, anything goes here inside WWE Thunderdome.
To the floor, Tom. Not a place you want to be thrown.
And launching a 200 we've never seen before. Oh, to the chest. That these two have brought to each other in their last few matchups we've seen on Raw.
It looks like he's about to exceed them.
Drew McIntyre's up.
Oh,
McIntyre looking for it. Uh-oh.
There's only bad intentions.
Unification match recently on Raw, and now it's McIntyre.
Go stick. And McIntyre sought out.
Match. Again, Sheamus launched by McIntyre.
In the early moments of this matchup.
Sheamus sent into the steel steps. So look at that. This is what it takes, Byron, to clear your own road.
It's very tempting if you're Drew McIntyre to look ahead to WrestleMania, to look at settled. This has to be finished.
And stomping. Back inside the ring. Remember, the only way to win is by pinfall or submission.
Sheamus for Drew McIntyre.
Oh! kick out.
Again, if you're Sheamus, just impact, you have a chance to muddy the WrestleMania waters for
tie that spine of McIntyre.
Built up over 20 years.
I'll make it legit.
Off at will on McIntyre.
Oh my God! Go right out to the jaw. Remember, Drew McIntyre did suffer a jaw injury. Drew McIntyre trying to get back. And another one. The Glasgow kiss headbutt. Oh, and a big
McIntyre or Sheamus. We've seen that on display in this environment. McIntyre sizing up.
Sheamus rushing McIntyre, and now
Looks like he's out there chopping lumber.
oh, laying on the floor. Shane McIntyre's already taken. Oh my God! Oh my God! The point of the candlestick.
When you are only limited by your imagination, your opponent, have at it.
Sheamus.
Well, that's a roadmap, Tom.
Very reminiscent of the brawl.
Watch out.
Oh, drop toe hold.
These are the kind of hazards you deal with in a no-hold. Plastered everywhere.
Watch this one more time. McIntyre over.
Keep an eye on Sheamus.
Sheamus looking to run another chapter.
Oh my God! Thunderdome, so the WWE Universe can join us.
Personal, Tom.
The wheels got to be turning for Sheamus right now. I shudder to think.
And McIntyre pulverizing his opponent. Look at these shots. Oh, rolling senton.
Gasping for air.
WrestleMania.
It very well could alter WrestleMania in a major way, Tom, at WrestleMania.
Well, if that's the case, he may well be on the way.
For WrestleMania dashed. 100 pounds of humanity sent through our announce desk. Somehow this match is continuing on.
I'm not quite thinking left.
Sheamus has gotten back up to his feet. He's obviously furious, but
Might be the end of Drew McIntyre in this matchup.
Savage, this is brutal tonight at Fastlane.
Inside the ring.
Again, the only way you can win. Pinfall or submission in the ring.
The WWE Universe Gladiators here at Fastlane.
And Sheamus has now gotten
McIntyre.
Sheamus surveying the battlefield. I think he's found his...
Just when you think the brutality can't get...
McIntyre's still down.
Chosen one. What about me?
Oh my! Sheamus happy to dish out more punishment in the process.
DDT under the piece of the desk. Oh, he got it! Claymore to Sheamus.
McIntyre. This was a war.
No holds barred, going all throughout WWE Thunderdome.
And knowing that his road is cleared to WrestleMania, there's no doubt that Drew McIntyre.
War this was tonight at Fastlane. Take a look back here. This was here on WWE Thunderdome by McIntyre, but Sheamus would respond
at this moment. But McIntyre proved he had just a little bit more fight.
Claymore.
One of the sweetest Claymore kicks. That drew all his attention to WrestleMania and a WWE. Standing tall, standing victorious.
Jaw of Sheamus.
And I'll tell you right, Bobby Lashley.
Between these two, for Drew McIntyre to move
momentum now. Regardless of this 20-year relationship with Sheamus coming to
a little bit more, and then a Claymore.
one of the sweetest Claymore kicks. Focus all his attention to WrestleMania
and a W. Standing tall, standing victorious. Right to the jaw of Sheamus.
And it takes on Bobby Lashley.
History between these two for Drew McIntyre.
Some incredible momentum now. Regardless of this 20-year relationship with Sheamus, for Drew McIntyre to get back what he believes belongs to him.
So if you're the opponent, Drew McIntyre tonight.
I think if this man is ready,
it is going to be between Drew McIntyre and the WWE Champion Bobby Lashley.
WWE Champion Bobby Lashley in the main event of Wrestling. This opportunity to send a special thanks out because you're listening to Raw on Apple Music and Spotify. Well, please take out the bewitched Alexa Bliss from his life.
I burned I enjoyed every second as I.
Get all the poses expecting someone else.
Quite a bit as of late.
To dust. Bring it back.
More turns. Soon. That you have ever done.
You're gonna have to take me out of it.
Let me in.
In my head, they count to me, they understand.
One fall. Introducing first from St. Louis, Missouri, Orton.
Joey, the legend killer, makes his way to the ring. You can salivate at the opportunity he has tonight.
Well, you have to admit that he must explain. We cannot even begin to fathom how she has gotten into his head.
There's got to be some nerves. There's got to be a million questions because there's no way Randy
happened around Alexa Bliss.
to Alexa Bliss.
You ready?
Whoa!
She's egging him on.
Jordan back inside the ring.
Just taunting.
Come on!
I think Orton avoided that. Barely. What is that? What?
One match that you and I cannot beat. Reigning almighty WWE champion Bobby Lashley, WWE title.
And history being made on the Smackdown side of things. It's WWE, the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, Bianca.
As the new, for the 11th time, WWE, the in-ring debut of AJ's own personal Colossus.
This year is going to compete for the Universal title. The question is, in a matter of moments here at Fastlane. Well, the WWE Network and Peacock on Saturday mornings with Caleb Braxton.
Daniel Bryan is where prayers go to die. Reigns is going to drive two challengers away with one around which the entire WWE Universe shall orbit.
And we're going to have our championship match. Oh my God, look over the S-lock. Bryan's going to do it.
Edge roll WrestleMania sign. Never in my... They've got this dream match. The only person who doesn't want to see it is me. You don't deserve it. You want to get to the head of the table? Go to the right-hand man. That's me.
The Universal Championship at Fastlane. The WrestleMania is here.
Goes into business for himself, and you get sucked right in.
Myself.
I have mutual respect for you, but you're not better than me.
You've got me. If I want to main event WrestleMania, I have, because I know what I can be. And what I can be. Edge versus Roman Reigns. They've got that idea for their main... You and me for the Universal Champion.
You really want me to hurt you again?
A massive opportunity for Daniel Bryan. A win. He's got a tap. Bryan's going to Fastlane.
Roman, you got played.
I would have thought as the ultimate opportunist, you would have respected me.
I like you. I just don't like how you did this.
In the main event of WrestleMania. So this isn't about Fastlane. I have to face Roman Reigns, and I have to win the Universal. Is the absolute best.
Of reality!
Nobody knows more about hell than I do. I know.
Tap out.
Like you.
Everybody thinks they're unbeatable.
You will never be Universal Champion.
Edge the special does. Edge tossing Bryan out of the way. Oh, special!
Everything revolves around me.
It'll be my last chance. Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan.
You think you know?
But tonight, he is the special ringside enforcer. Winner of the 2021 Men's Royal Rumble. This is an invaluable opportunity for Edge. Special guest enforcer Edge will have authority in this match. As Daniel Bryan won the match, received the reward he was promised. Roman Reigns, a five-time world champion. This is W here tonight, because this match right here will determine
the Universal Championship from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210. And his opponent, 265 pounds, Roman!
Domination. Bryan realizes what's at stake. The Universal Championship and the Superstar Edge.
Roman Reigns now in his 203rd day. And set to go. Bell rings, we're underway. The winner will defend the Universal title tonight.
Roman needs to rely on his power game. Roman has Daniel. Well, these are all mind games. Make no mistake about it. Daniel's trying to play with the champ.
1, 2, 3.
when they're on the mat court.
To chain together 2, 3, sometimes even 4 different submissions. That said, it is going to be next to impossible for Bryan to get Roman down and
back Bryan into the corner. And that little show us
it was a warning shot.
But if there's one man I believe
completely, I mean, Daniel Bryan is a guy who routinely is.
Oh, look at this! Force the break.
Anytime, brother.
On notice.
And just that quickly, in the blink of an eye, Daniel Bryan.
Come on.
Say yes. I think the longer this one goes, the more it favors Daniel.
And look at Daniel now picking it. The thing is here, Bryan's got Reigns on his heels.
He realizes he does not have any room for error in this matchup.
Everything these two men are doing. As he
You want to break?
Quickly, in the blink of an eye, Daniel Bryan nearly applied by the champion. Daniel Bryan trying to reverse his way out of it.
The longer this one goes, gets to the rope again. And look at Daniel now picking again. Roman yet, but not are sending the clear message.
They're not doing any physical damage. Every exchange that Daniel comes out on top of,
he will tap out Roman Reigns tonight.
I can't believe what we're seeing. It's like tremendous psych job by the challenger.
The championship?
I would say no. What he's doing right now.
Look at Bryan, a couple of quick kicks. And Roman Reigns now a champion.
And an angry Roman is a dangerous one.
And boom, right to the mat. Flip out of the headlock, and Bryan now is countered, and he's delivering
grappling abilities.
Oh, he's also a 5-time world champion, Corey. He's been here
back of his own while stretching out the champ.
Some joint manipulation.
Oh my goodness.
Reigns though able to.
I think Roman realized that very quickly.
Kick to Bryan.
You have to wonder how much damage. You see the champion favoring occasionally. Doesn't, especially when you've got someone as highly skilled as Daniel Bryan. There.
Yeah, Bryan is not going to win a fight.
Any thoughts of trying to do such? Established position, but Daniel would be best served to not even attempt
of Bryan into the turnbuckle.
Out of nowhere, and now Daniel once again looking to reestablish the strong kicks to the
down.
Daniel, a master at using leverage in a matchup to Roman.
Again and Reigns again. Bryan delivering kicks to the champion. Bryan must pin or submit the champ to feet. Bryan looking to build momentum. And Bryan up.
And just that quickly, the Universal through the ring.
And you felt like Bryan was just about to get on that.
Focus on the task at hand, but get involved.
Clubbing, cross-face by Reigns. This is the
power-based style, but again, you can't get complacent. His thigh, his hamstring, not up his quadriceps. Daniel
calling for the break, and Reigns again with an elbow, and now Bryan.
Yes, he's connecting, but it's not having the effect that Daniel desires.
Up and away at Bryan. It's like those couple of right hands by Bryan just angered. Staring.
Daniel Bryan down slowly. Edges out here because if for some reason
I got it. Ice cream.
Again, hold sooner than later.
Right here, Reigns wants. Back to the floor now. Daniel Bryan launched out to the apron, still on the apron.
Breaks the count. Get it back in here. Come on. Let's go. Get it back in the ring.
This match goes. Daniel very slowly backing himself in the ring. Taking another look at the action a few moments ago. This uppercut from the Y. As soon as Daniel started to build momentum, Roman shut it down.
Trying to fight end the dreams of Daniel Bryan to headline WrestleMania. And
come on.
Roman just deliberate.
You feel me?
Come on, Bryan.
This vice grip right here.
Grip, the power possessed by the Universal Champion, and Daniel realizing he's got
WrestleMania is left in his career. He was upset when Edge came out there. Roman Reigns cover again, and Bryan kicks out.
While a lot of people will say, yeah, I want to headline WrestleMania, few people are. That is why Daniel Bryan is the leader of the Yes Movement, because people believe.
He continues to punish Bryan.
Acknowledge me. Who the main event is.
Oh, into the other side.
Malicious power from the.
And buys himself a little bit of time.
Daniel Bryan with the wherewithal to get out of the way, and now mounting some offense with a series of.
Reigns, the collision.
That hurt the champion bad.
Can Bryan capitalize? Top rope now for Daniel Bryan, and Roman Reigns blocked the attempt.
Into a Boston Crab submission.
And Bryan's got nowhere to go. He's near the middle of the ring. Roman Reigns with his trying to drag Reigns toward the ropes. Edge there, the official there is. He may have Reigns here, almost caught him. Bryan almost caught Reigns. Cool moment in this Universal Championship match.
Collision, Bryan with the elbow right alongside Roman's jaw. Both super. Who wants WrestleMania worse?
It is all about the main event at WrestleMania. Edge and Daniel Bryan now showing signs of life, fighting back. Yeah, but a well-placed knee by Reigns to Daniel Bryan. And now Roman sent over the top rope to the floor.
Great balance by the champion. Wait, that was almost a power slam, and it's going to get even worse.
He's got an opportunity. Daniel Bryan now from the apron, but he's got to get Roman in the ring. Bryan's got to get Roman in the ring to have an opportunity.
Fingers
and now Roman Reigns.
There we go. The aforementioned bomb
ensuing for Reigns.
Roman check.
Power. Stacks him up. Covered by Reigns. Bryan. These superstars have headlined the greatest event in sports entertainment.
Competed in a close to perfect match on both sides.
They're come down to Corey, what you mentioned earlier. Who wants it? Bryan trying to drag himself up. Reigns now set in the corner. The official, inadvertently, of course, he was going for Reigns with a running knee. Down, the legs hooked. Edge now a special enforcer. Again with the official down. Edge now has the authority.
Take a look at this. The official unfortunately suffering the blood. You could have counted to 5 or 6 before Edge even entered the ring.
Don't worry about this.
Count by Edge moments ago, and now Roman Reigns.
The triangle is in. Bryan passing the shoulder.
Bryan has Reigns predicted. And Bryan hammering away.
How much can Roman's body endure in this submission?
And a couple of cross faces.
Just what goes down, because Roman Reigns is in jeopardy of losing everything.
And Jey Uso. Uso with a super kick. Jey Uso with a steel chair. And Uso now setting Edge shoulder first to the post. Bryan with a running knee.
Jey Uso's down. He's got an equalizer in his clutches.
Through hell and back by that man, Jey Uso. And now Daniel Bryan believes. Looking for the official. Daniel Bryan making sure that if he uses the chair, he's not. Went for the spear. Bryan hooking him again.
He's doing it again.
Roman Reigns nowhere to go. Roman Reigns nowhere to hide. He's trying to break the grip now of Daniel Bryan. Caught Roman's
Look at his eyes. Look at Roman's eyes. He's fading. He is out. Edge has wrecked this entire match.
Championship match continues.